Grenades 101 for the finals. There are 9 grenades in the finals, which are Pyro, Frag, Gas, Sonar, Invis, Flashbang, Smoke, and Goonade, and also Glitch Grenade. All do very different things within the game. Most of them are damage dealing, but some, like Sonarnade, give you recon, and some, like Goonade, give you barriers. Classify them into 2 different types. You have damage, or you have utility. Damage would be Frag, Gas, Pyro Grenade. Then you have the utility ones, which is Sonar Grenade, Vanish Bomb, Flash, Glitch, and Smoke. Important to note that Light has the most grenades with all of them. Medium is the second most, only missing Vanish. Sonar is also tied with Medium. Start off with the Pyronade or the Molotov, depending on who you're playing with. This is a fire grenade. It'll set people on fire. It does initial damage. It does 10 initial damage when you hit them with it, and afterwards it'll tick them with fire depending on how long they stand in it and other things like that. This is very good for cash out defense, and that is its main use, while also being able to do damage. Next we have Invis Bomb, which is probably a must pick for Light unless you're running Cloak, because it provides so much ability to move. You can cloak your teammates, you can move without being able to be seen, which helps a lot. While you aren't completely invisible, 99% of the time no one's going to find you. Then we have Frag Grenade. Basic frag grenade, you throw it, it explodes, does damage. It has 1 charge now, which is a huge nerf, and has 140 damage maximum with a range spread out that does less damage the farther you are away. This is a very short cooldown, but Frag Grenade is probably the weakest of the damage grenades. It has lots of uses, but I would run either of the other ones over it in most situations. Then we have Gas Grenade. Gas Grenade is very good for clearing out a room or forcing people out of areas you don't want them to be in, but it does get completely countered by any sort of flame, which will delete it instantly. Pyronade will do the same with Smoke, and Smoke doesn't get countered by anything because it doesn't deal damage. It is very good for take damage, defending a cash out. If they don't have fire, they just can't survive it. Then we have Smoke. Smoke is purely for obstructing line of sight. It works extremely well with thermal vision because you can see through the smoke, and that allows you to see them while they can't see you. It's like invisibility, but you can shoot. Now, you gotta play around this, and thermal vision isn't perfect. You can't see the smoke, like the edges of the smoke, so it can be a little finicky, but it is very good right now. It is mostly used for getting kills, but you can also hide in it to res, heal. It pairs very well with Vanish Bomb, because if you're hard to see and then go invisible where you're already hard to see, you're not going to get found until that invisibility runs out, or you shoot, or they have thermal vision, which is a counter to Invis and Smoke. This is applicable on all 3 classes at the moment. Sonar or Recon Grenade, it basically scans. It's that simple. It scans everyone. You have 2 charges that scan in a pretty wide radius. I don't know the exact size, but it does this X outline thing where it'll show you where they are. It is very useful for finding enemies who are hiding or trying to get away. You can use this in combination with Dash to get away, because you'll know if they're chasing you because you just throw one down. It's very useful for team reconnaissance also. I recommend running this if you are reconning. I would like to say thank you for all the support. It's been a lot recently. I've been really appreciating it, and it's been meaning a lot. Pyro is very good for delaying along with Frag and Gas. You can also use Smoke to make them hesitate, or Flashbang to make them not be able to. Or Goo. Goo is very good for blocking off things, or creating geometry to place a jump pad off of, or it's just good in a lot of situations. It provides cover, provides a way to get upwards. It's very useful right now. I would say it's probably best for medium. It's probably the best grenade for medium because of its combination with jump pad and its ability to provide cover and separation for medium, which is typically the easiest class to pick off, as they don't really have health to survive a one-on-one, nor do they have the escapability of a light to get out of a one-on-one. So Goo is almost essential right now for a medium. get any footage of Glitch Bomb, but basically what it does is disables abilities in a radius. It is very good for breaking a dome shield, as if you hit the dome shield it'll instantly break it and disable everyone's abilities inside, so it's very good for stopping a cash out steal. It is very important to note that it has a way more limited range than you think, and so I would focus with this one more on conserving your area of effect, making sure that it actually hits them, because it is very useful when it hits them and can change the course of a fight. Last but certainly not least, we have Flashbang. Flashbang basically blinds and deafens people in a certain radius and is very good for one-on-ones, but it also has recon ability. As you can see here, it tells you if you blind someone, and so in situations like this you can just lob one in there, turn away from it, you don't really get affected, but it does tell you if there's an enemy in the area, as it tells you at the bottom of your screen. Thank you for watching. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on any one of these grenades, that will be my videos for this week. I'll be going over each grenade. It'll take 9 days because there's 9 grenades. Yeah, they're pretty simple, most of them. Comment anything special about any of them. If there's anything I missed in this, I'll add it to the next video. Please just comment it. I really like to make as accurate videos as possible, and I don't like inaccurate content, so I try to make it as accurate as possible. To wrap it up real quick, there are 2 types of grenades, damage and util. Util are non-damaging, but they provide some way of giving you an advantage in a fight. Damage deal direct damage, allowing you to win a fight.